The waves keep crashing against the beach, the sun keeps rising, and the moon's orbit slowly decays to an eventual stop. Such are the many natural things we can count on to happen every day, including Electronic Arts' inevitable update to the FIFA franchise. If you detect a slight sour bitterness on the palate, don't worry. It's just a sore point born of the cyclical nature of the game industry. There is, however, a benefit to this kind of repetitive updating on the iOS platform. Notably, each year we are provided with slightly more powerful devices to use, and the developers involved become better versed with touch-based gaming. The end result is always a step forward. FIFA 13 is no exception, and in fact trumps its prior iterations handily by merging the usual spit, shine and polish approach with brand new features that are definitely worthy of praise. Foremost is the inclusion of an online mode to play matches against random opponents or against your Origin friends. A ladder of sorts ranks you and your friends, and you can expect a speedier, more arcade-feeling experience should you take the plunge. For those who like to get into the nitty-gritty, Manager Mode returns, complete with fine-tuning that makes life easier on the management side of things, while throwing in a few more curveballs. Injuries, for example, are far more common. Gameplay itself is very smooth, and while the graphics haven't seen much of an upgrade, small touches, such as the inclusion of facial expressions, gives the players more life, especially on replays, and the crowd feels less like a spooky stadium of cardboard cutouts. Your choice of controls will be determined by how many of the automatic or manual options you decide to keep on or off, but the hybridization of the console and touch-based innovations continues in FIFA 13. Touch, hold, and swipe returns for those who prefer finessed maneuvers, while the inclusion of the skill move grid makes for a complex but satisfying way of outplaying the AI opponents, who have been given a subtle boost thanks to the inclusion of other player helpers, such as calling for a second defender. Also, if you happen to have an iPad lying around, you can use your iPhone as a controller, making for a not-so-cheap but entertaining portable console setup, if you can stand the Bluetooth input latency. Ultimately, FIFA 13 only takes things up a notch across the board, but seeing as the game is already at a high point for fans of football, the changes ensure that it retains this post, while hinting at even greater things to come next year. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.